Welcome to this week's meal prepping video. But it's going to be different this week because I have never taken you on my full meal planning journey, and I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of show you how I do things from start to finish. I've been to Costco a few times, and so my pantry is getting out of control. You can probably see a little peek of it back there. So my goal this week is to clean up my pantry, find some things that maybe I've forgotten about that really need to get eaten up. Try to minimize my cost at the grocery store this week by using the foods that I already have on hand. And I thought maybe you guys would find that helpful. This week is my off week on the diet because for my particular plan, 21-day fix, it goes in these 3-week phases. Then I kind of take a pause week and then I start in again. But I do not go off the rails. Let me tell you, I actually enjoy this plan so much that I really find myself very rarely deviating from the plan. But there's something about telling yourself that it's a break that gives yourself a break. It's just sort of a mental game. And if I want to have something and cheat a little bit this week, I will, because this is my opportunity. But I really find myself not veering too far off course because I don't want to ruin all this hard work that I put in, and I want to keep plugging away. So if you take your cheat week and you go totally bonkers, you're going to cancel out everything you've done for the past 3 weeks, and what a waste of time. So that will not be something that I'm doing, but I'll give myself a little more grace this week. All right, so let's get into the pantry. Let's check it out, see what mess I am faced with, and then we'll start taking things apart, figuring out what we have in there, and making a delicious meal plan. Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Here we go. We're approaching the pantry. Cue horror music. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic, but it is really bad. It's amazing. It's like little elves come in here and screw everything up in the middle of the night. I'm sure of it. All right, well, it's not going to get fixed with me showing you my horrific mess. So I need to just turn this off and get moving. And I'll let you watch. Here we go. So I just found this coupon. I don't even know what wag time biscuits are, but it says that it was printed in 1991. That's hilarious. There's no expiration date. I don't think they make this anymore. That could probably go in recycle. Floor is cleaned. I can see exactly what I have in here. It's set up kind of like a grocery store so that everything is visible. I'm going to come in here. So I put snacky items for the boys here, our gum, their chips, their popcorn. I don't touch any of that stuff. Sometimes the gum, but that's it. Then up here is kind of like my section for cooking. I've got my onions and potatoes in a basket, some cereal, some popcorn, and just some miscellaneous baking stuff, my lentils, my quinoa, all that kind of stuff, and some just miscellaneous nuts and things like that there. This shelf is all for my canned goods, so I can see whatever I have. It's all very, and then there's the boys' macaroni and cheese in there, clam chowder, and I saved them a few crackers and I threw the rest away because we don't need all those, so they're not good for us anyway. Up here is just kind of some miscellaneous storage. These top 2 shelves are just really miscellaneous storage. We reuse our glass jars, so that's what those are for. We use them for storing food and stuff. Okay, I have my weekly planner here, and I'm going to just start plugging things in. Some things are a given. I don't change my breakfast very much. So every day I do my Shakeology. So let's write that down. And then I always add spinach. And I always add frozen fruit. And that is literally every day of the week. All right, The next thing that's pretty standard is my morning snack. I deviated a little bit this week, but I'm going to go back to my usual cottage cheese and toast. And then I'm going to start writing my list because I know that I am going to run out of spinach. So I'm going to write that down. And I know that all I pretty much have for frozen fruit left is bananas, and I don't want to eat that every day. So I'm going to get some frozen berries. I know I have plenty of bread, but cottage cheese, I may or may not have enough. So I'm going to buy one small container at the store. Now for lunch. I'm going to use those lentils. I'm going to make some sort of a lentil. It's not going to be a soupy soup, but it's going to be some sort of a dish with lentils and rice and some tomato sauce. And then I'm going to use my rotisserie chicken as my protein and kind of make almost like a lentil bowl, I guess you would say. So that's what I'm going to call it this week, is a lentil bowl. This is just written down so that it's a reminder for myself. So I'm going to make sure that I do double the vegetables, and then going to do one protein, and then this lentil part will be and the rice, I'm going to put / rice, will be the starch portion, okay? And I'll actually probably make a separate video of that recipe. So, okay, let's start. One thing I should have done from the beginning is marking things off. So in the morning, I'm going to have my Shakeology spinach and fruit. That's a green, that's a purple, that's a red, okay? Then for lunch, I'm going to, or snack, excuse me, I'm going to have cottage cheese and toast. That is a red and a yellow. Then for lunch, I'm going to have the lentil rice part, which is a yellow. I'm going to have the chicken, which is a red, and I'm going to have double the vegetables. That's 2 greens. 1, 2. Okay. So now I know I have, for the rest of my day, 2 greens, 2 purples, 2 reds, 2 yellows, a blue, an orange, and all of my teaspoons. I'm going to probably add I usually add a teaspoon into my Shakeology. I never use these up, so I kind of don't track them because I have a really hard time using those up. So. Oh, and I should have mentioned that for this dish, I literally have all of these ingredients already, so I don't have to buy anything for that. So that's kind of awesome. All right, I've decided on my snack. I'm going to do sweet potato fries, and I'm going to do celery sticks. And then with that, as a dip, I'm going to use Greek yogurt. With a little bit of seasoning in it, so it'll make it taste yummy. Yummy? That's a new word. Okay. All right, so the sweet potatoes will be a yellow. The celery sticks will be a green. And the Greek yogurt probably won't eat a whole red. That's a lot of Greek yogurt, so it'll probably be a half of a red, okay? Boom. Okay. There we go. Now, dinners this week, I'm actually doing some Blue Apron, so I'm going to write that in. So this is a Blue Apron meal. And I know that with my Blue Apron meal, I'll use a red, a green, and a yellow, and probably a blue. I'm still lax on my purples. So this is kind of why you do this. You go, oh great, I've got 2 purples. I got to do something. I'm going to eat a fruit up here. So I'll do a piece of fruit. I'm not sure what it'll be, but that's what I'll add there. So that'll help me take care of my purple. And then I'll save 1 fruit for a nighttime snack. And that'll be my last purple. And then I'll probably use my orange on that Blue Apron as well. So I'm going to do, I have come to realize it's easiest to just eat the same thing every day for breakfast, snack, lunch, and snack. So that's what I'll do every day. Now for the sweet potatoes, I already have those, so I don't need to buy that. I already have the celery. I already have the Greek yogurt. This is working out well. The only thing that I probably need to bump up is my fruit. So I'm going to write that on my grocery list. Fruit. Okay. Tuesday is dinner on our own. I just usually find stuff to eat here. I'll probably use some chicken or something, but the boys eat out, and I'm not going to do that. But I'll figure it out the day of. That's where I get to be a little creative, and that's kind of fun. Wednesday will be another Blue Apron meal. Thursday will be me cooking a meal. With Blue Apron, you get 2 meals a week, so I'm going to cook something there. So I'm going to do burgers and fries the healthy way. All right, and then Friday's always our shopping night, so I'll go out this night. That'll actually be my, ready for this? cheat meal. And I won't go crazy, but I'll be able to, I'm gonna let myself go out to eat that night. All right guys, I hope you found this helpful. This is how I meal plan, and I find that it is really the key to success, to staying on track. I know that this saying is way over said, but it is really true. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And if I don't have a plan in place, man, it is so easy to just make up a ton of excuses and decide that I need to do something else. I'm too tired. I've worked really hard. I deserve it. You know, all of those silly things that we tell ourselves. They're not true. They're not true. You are worth more than that. You are worth planning, and you are worth putting good fuel in your body. I hope you found this video useful. You know, it's not just for the 21-day fix. People meal plan on all kinds of diets. So I hope you can use this information to help you. And clean out your pantries, guys. You'll find a gold mine. It'll save you a ton of money. I have the tiniest grocery list ever this week because I have done this.